So this is an example of what has already been updated by King to have a higher output, and is what I would consider doing. I'm mostly able to do this for the exception of quality food is going to require a bit more stuff to make. Wait, what? Hold up, wait. Is this really just biosamples and seaweed and moss? Biosamples, seaweed, and moss, right? That's what's different compared to this and ash. Because it's got the plastic, it's got the tin, it's got the guar, it's got the raw fiber. Oh, it has the ash, right? So not even the ash. Yeah, biosamples is new, moss is new, seaweed is new. All the rest is from the basics. So why am I not doing quality food? Do I not have those recipes yet? I do. So why am I not doing this recipe? Uh, yeah. See, the only issue there is of course the biosamples, and I don't currently have a factory that is putting biosamples on my network, so I will keep it as is for now and just note that upgrading to quality is actually not that big of a problem with this particular thing. And just watch, now it's gonna get updated to require something like Renea or something crazy like that, and be like, oh yeah, that's now not useful at all. But yeah, it was this recipe because screw the excess raw fiber usage here. This gives it gives 4 cubs either way, and it's just a time savings if I'm not completely mistaken. So this is a craft time of 100 seconds versus 90 seconds. Oh boy, a whole 10 seconds of crafting time saved by throwing a bunch of power at it through the moss, biosamples, and seaweed. Yeah, maybe not so much. Maybe if it gave like, you know, 6 cubs versus 4, that would be useful, or even 5 cubs would be pretty good deal there with that 10-second time savings. That's 4. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Can I count? Yes. Yes, I can. Okay. First thing is first. Oh. Great. That needs to be there. That's actually pretty. That looks pretty to me. Don't know why. But I actually like the new barrel with the food next to it like that. That orange and blue. Why these buildings couldn't have a fluid input for the water. I know exactly why. It's because laziness, but anyway. Let's add more logistics just for the sake of it. By dealing with water barrels. I do not need you going that far. Insettas! time for insetters to inset. And we have a nice even number, so we can do the fangs. I call this thing the fangs with the with the arrows pointing at it. Looks like fangs. And I do hope I got the alignment right on this. And then it's just one singular output pair. Oop, that was off. Let's use the undergrounds. Oof. Okay. Do I want to use the undergrounds here? Probably should. Most definitely should. Go like this. Yes, I know. There's a lot of stuff to be picking up. Lots of bedding. To clear out of the inventory. And then same thing here. Now, why this spacing? Because this is going to be copied and pasted several times. Oh boy, that is that all filled up. Do a Shift C there. Maybe it will, yep, it will. Good. Thank you so kindly. Get rid of all these barrels. I need to take that off and then... Oh, hey, they have a new... They have a new icon for the deconstruction planner for picked up items. For items that are on the ground. That is brand new. All of this is new. So, Entity Ghost is a ghost. Tile Ghost is a ghost in the shape of a tile. Is an actual tile ghost. Yep. You can even delete item request slots. Interesting. Interesting. I'm glad that they got those icons, by the way. Also, that being the new fish icon is like real weird because that's not even remotely how the fish used to look. Why did you need a new fish icon? Why did you need this? Yeah, we got icons. These used to be X's, not completed yet. But now they exist. They exist and they are awesome. Can I have it there and have it be fine? I do hope so. Yeah, so I need to do that. It's moving! It's alive! They're doing their thing. So I can just copy... Oof, yeah, that's a That's a good point. I need this here at the proper spacing. How many? 4? There. Now I can just copy that and paste it down. Excuse me? Oh, right, because it wants to put the thingies, the undergrounds, at the end there. Alright, it's moving. It is a fully operational thing. We have to filter out the empty barrels. There you are. Yep, just like so. Empty barrels are returning. Now to get the other side and then paste it again and again and again and again and again and again and again. We need 8 of these. So, bleh. Said bleh. Go away. All these things need to die horrible deaths. So we got our cubs. We have non-zero Phagnot cubs at this point in time. It is absolutely glorious. Now all I really need to do is just copy this whole thing, rotate it upside down, and place it like so. And then I can, of course, grab the actual belt and place it down next door. I don't need this line of power, though. Let's attempt to conserve the power. This is close enough where this line of power serves to connect everything, so that makes things significantly easier. I definitely do not have enough modules. I absolutely don't have enough modules, and I absolutely don't apparently have enough underground belt on me for all of this. Fortunately, my vehicle, the Glorious Crawdad, should have some additional fast underground belts for me, so that is very much appreciated. Now I just have to copy this 3 times. Just grab this whole thing and copy it a few more times. Now that I have 2 nice lines, just grab that whole-ish thing. Let's actually grab from there so I have a good indicator. So that's 1. 2, and 3. Ta-da! That should be 64. Oh, I guess I don't need that set up there at all. There we go. It's nice that these have the kick-alk trees. Have you noticed that these are actually kick-alk trees? These are kick-alk trees in this building. Which I find very interesting because I shouldn't say this because it's gonna change. It's gonna change because I say it. It's interesting how the kickoff trees are part of the actual building and not required anywhere in the actual feeding of these creatures. The recipe that I'm using that right now, this particular recipe, doesn't use kickalk. Okay. Just, okay. Sure, we'll go with it. I'll just grab that to have the spots where it gets pasted down. And then technically it gets pasted down up there, but we don't have to worry as much about this particular set of things. I'm not going to use the undergrounds here. Screw it. Screw it completely. We'll just have the regular belt, because I like how these look on the belts. I like how this looks, so I'll keep it without the undergrounds. Now, if only I could actually draw a straight line. That sounds like a great thing to be able to do. I can't do it for the life of me. And then this thing needs to exist as well on each. You don't need to be a splitter. That's all of the empty barrels. Oh boy, yeah, that's gonna be interesting. I guess that works. Huzzah! We now have the pups. They shall exist over here. Nope. It broke the thing, didn't it? Did it? I thought I just saw. Oh, hey, we got a tech. Wow. Finally. It's so very much stuff. Oh god, that'll take even longer to get the level 8 of all of these. Wow. Okay. Well, I know what I'm doing for a while. Do I want to get something better than this? Although, in order to get the raw productivity 8, I have to go through this anyway. So, off we go! Yeah, that didn't damage anything. There's the rest of that. Good. Needs power. Right. Because this hasn't been extended far enough yet. Oh boy. More! Oh god, I'm out. I'm out of poles! Oh noes. So the last thing that I really wanted to make sure that I got done today is the placing of the creature chambers to actually grow these into fully grown adults, shall we say? And in doing so, it's going to take a few cages. And, of course, my glorious creature chambers. So that off-screen I can work on filling in all of these modules here. That seems like a good plan. These will take an input of cages to actually grow these guys. Where is this recipe? This recipe is here. I will... I'll do a 5x5. Sure. Why not a 5x5? Of course it'll be... I'll put the little pipe between on that 5th one. Oh look, inserters too. Wow. Okay. Hello? Give me some additional inserters so I can, you know, do stuff. Do the things. Do all of the things. And I placed this on one tile off. Apparently. I did this the entire time. Oops. Oops. Well, that's going to require more than a, yeah, let's... God, this is going to be a pain. This error is going to be quite painful to fix properly. Unless I just used red inserters. I think I'm just going to do that and not move all the buildings. Please tell me I have additional red inserters. I do. Basically, it's just that. Just replace those blues with reds and leave the spacing. Unfortunately, this is a very manual process. I could copy that now and paste it down, but I don't even need to pick up the blue inserters. I'm just doing it because I want to have my blue inserters, dang it. Yeah, that helps. That helps. Being able to actually... Oh, wow. Okay. Give me my blue inserters. That'd be great. The other thing being... Oh, hey, I need... Oh. Don't have them. Fortunately, those particular ones are not needed. I need to do this here, but this should be the last line. All these things taking up my time. Okay, I think I'm good. I think I'm good. Yeah, that was a bad mistake that got perpetuated through the whole system. Okay, let's see here. What can I get rid of? That. I can do Shift C to clear out some of the trash slots as well. Okay. Cages, cubs, and feudal serum. So, cages... Yes, cubs. So many cubs. Cubs only stacked to 50? Wow. Well, alrighty then. Cubs only stacked to 50, apparently. Input, input, input. Give me those. Excuse me, but I need to be able to make something that I can paste over and over and over again. Just add cages and fetal serum. And in this case, it's all gonna go into a chest. Speaking of chest, for now, cages! Enjoy your cages! And this is gonna be for the fetal serum, the glorious, the beautiful, and magnificent fetal serum. Alright, there's the fetal serum. Let's get this onwards and upwards. And we're off. That should be the creature chambers moving by now. At least the ones on the right-hand side. Just add some power. They live! They are alive! That is the end of the sequence, so as I go this way... Ugh. The stuff. That'll be how that goes. Back again for the very end, yes. Welcome back as I do finish this off before we leave for the day. It is now 3 minutes past the hour. The hour with which I usually finish. I just need to, of course, bring this up as I have on the other side. This is a 5x5, which, yeah, you know, slightly, ever so slightly problematic in that I only need one more of this. On the other side, but that should work just fine. Yay. I am now out of power poles again. Now I have sufficient power poles again. More sufficient. That will just leave doing the actual slaughtering into bones. But I will leave that for another time. Guess the only other thing I can do here is make sure that I set this little doohickey up right there. I think I'm okay with leaving this as only operating in these two for now. That'll be the return of the cages. Because right now, what I have is all these caged Phagnots, and what they are going to do is I'm going to put down a automated factory for this moment in time. And this automated factory is going to take these as an input, and it will uncage them. So I need to look for the Mark 1 Phagnots for the uncaging recipe, excuse me. That would be you. And then I need one of these that's like filtering out for cages that I can just shove out and about like so to keep this process flowing. And then the other one is going to actually take the module that is the Phagnots, and it's going to stick those into a nice chest for me. Nice, beautiful chest. So that I can start filling the buildings with these modules. Now, it's going to only, cycle as stuff comes in and as there are cages supplied. But, this is going to be the off-screen stuff primarily. I'm just going to put in the ones that I currently have as of this moment in time, because that helps speed the process up until all of those creature chambers are moving. And with that, what did we get done today? Well, we got the vast majority of this bone factory done. That is what got done. The biggest part of this bone factory, we built the train station from scratch, and then went on to start building it. Got biomass, soil, sand, guar, ash relesia, and seeds, methane from Moondrop, uh, plastic from benzene, ethylene, steam, and iron oxide, some Faugi, some Tufer seeds, the food. Note that if I made the food elsewhere, this whole section of the factory just wouldn't need to exist here if I made the food separately. And then, the actual 8x8 build of this with their nice little kickalk trees, despite not needing kickalk as a food source at all in this. But anyway, I guess it is part of their building anyway, so they just get it as part of their building. They don't need more on top of what they already got. And are starting to now raise those cubs that have been produced to give modules, the modules that I need to continue to make even more cubs. And eventually, I'll go over and I'll, next stream, put down all the slaughterhouses, get them making bones, get the final logistics sorted. Probably will leave this, actually. I of course, always we need more cages. We will always need additional cages. So, just always need more cages. Probably also need more steel for the water, but hey, baby steps. So, yeah, with that, and after a lot of ranting and raving about the bugs and issues of a completely separate game, I would, of course, like to thank you all for watching. This has been Otaku Showboat. If you are watching the VODs on YouTube, do not forget to comment, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and if you are so inclined, head on over to twitch.tv/OtakuShowboat to leave a follow to be notified when I go live Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays from 10 a.m. to approximately 1 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time. You can do all of the social stuff through the links below the video, including supporting Pyandon's mods development at patreon.com/Pyandon, and myself at patreon.com/OtakuShowboat. I will, of course, be back on Sunday to put the finishing touches on this bone build, and then we are moving on to Arthurians. We will be moving on to an Arthurian brain factory Maybe also an Arthurian, you know, egg factory that will then feed into the brain factory. That's going to be the plan, I think. It'll be Arthurian eggs. Arthurian eggs into brain factory. But yeah, that'll be what we plan out next time. I hope to see you all then.